Hey guys, it's me Chelsea, aka smileychanae, and today I wanted to share some tips on having and sustaining having healthy hair. And these tips can apply if you're natural or relaxed or transitioning, so I feel that these tips can definitely help someone if you're natural, relaxed, or transitioning. So I wanted to actually make these tips because I got a lot of compliments on my hair and how healthy and thick it is and how people can't wait to get to this stage, and I wanted to share these tips with those who would like to know how I've been able to get my hair to this point. And right now I am 2 years and 1 month natural. Okay, so I have my tips written down in my little idea planner. The first tip I wrote down is deep condition / pre-poo. And I wrote that down because that was something I never did in the beginning of my healthy hair journey when I was relaxed. When I started doing it, within, I say, a couple weeks, I noticed that my hair was more stronger, it retained more moisture, and in the long run, I noticed that I was able to retain length because I felt that my ends were getting conditioned, because I didn't know anything about protective styling and all that back then. And when I started to learn those things and apply deep conditioning into the mix and pre-pooing, I noticed a big difference in the health of my hair. And I wrote / pre-poo because a lot of people, we wash our hair in the shower, or at least I know a lot of naturals, we wash our hair in the shower, and it's just easier that way because your hair is able to fall back versus forward. And I pre-poo as my deep condition because I don't stop the shower and step out the shower and hop back in the shower. That's just too much. My next tip is to co-wash when your hair feels dry but your hair is not dirty. And I started co-washing a few months after I started my healthy hair journey when I was relaxed, and I have to say that was also when I started doing protective styling, and that helped a lot because back then I had hair color. My hair was really light color, and so it was very prone to dryness. And because I was still getting relaxers but I was stretching them by months, it would still get dry, and co-washing definitely helped to replenish the moisture back into my hair strands and definitely help my hair to have a shine and to be more soft. So I say co-washing is what is helping my hair be more moisturized. Certain people can co-wash and get away with co-washing, I mean, forever, but for me, if my hair feels dirty and like you scratch your scalp and then you see product on your nails, it's time to wash your hair. Like, you need to refreshen your scalp, give your scalp a clean slate so that it can breathe. Because if you're not cleaning your scalp properly, you'll get a buildup of product on your scalp, and then you'll get that great cast like on your scalp and stuff, and it's not cute. Okay, my next tip is to sleep with a silk scarf, a silk bonnet, or a satin pillowcase. And I say that because sleeping on a regular pillow, it causes friction on your hair. And if your hair is not being protected, like with a satin bonnet or a silk bonnet or a silk scarf or whatever, you're just allowing your hair to move around when you're sleeping, and then you're tossing and turning. I know I sleep horrible, I sleep wild, and I know if my hair is not protected, my hair will be matted and dry, and I would have to do a total, another detangling session, which is unnecessary if I just tied my hair down the night before. My next tip is let your hair determine which oils it likes. Like, just because someone's hair likes coconut oil does not mean your hair is going to like coconut oil as well. Like, for me, my hair likes coconut oil when it's straight. Like, when my hair is flat irons, I think the only oil that my hair really likes is coconut oil. But at the same time, I can't use coconut oil in the winter time because it will solidify all over my hair, because it's solid when it's cold and liquid when it's hot. So you just have to learn which oils your hair likes and when it's appropriate to use that oil. Like, I know right now when my hair is tension dried, it likes grapeseed oil. When it's in its natural state, it pretty much likes any oil. My next tip is don't use heat often on your hair. Limit your blowouts, tension drying, and your flat irons. Okay, so at this point we all should know that heat does dry out our hair, but sometimes you want to have fun with your hair, enjoy your length. Sometimes, you know, it's okay. Like I believe I haven't tension dried or used any heat on my hair for a whole month. So after a month, I wanted to just enjoy my length because I've been just wearing my hair up and in puffs and in my twist out, so my hair shrunken, so you can't really see my length, and I just wanted to enjoy it, you know, feel the hair on my neck. Sometimes it's good. I mean, it makes you feel good. So with my blowouts, I like to alternate between the warm and the cool setting. Like when you're blow drying your hair, you know, it's okay. You can use some heat. Make sure you use a heat protectant. And a natural heat protectant is grapeseed oil, which is why I use it when I tension dry my hair. What I do, I have it on a high speed setting, but on a medium, like right in the middle between warm and cool. And I'm holding my hair at a distance. So when I'm holding my hair, I have it at a distance. Like you can still feel the air, but it's at a distance. And then for my ends, I like to probably use my Denman brush and brush through it while the hair dryer is far away, about 5 times, and that's it. That's how I tension dry. And for flat ironing, when I want my flat irons to be very, very straight, I use, I think, 320 or 330 degrees Fahrenheit on my flat iron. And if you want to know the flat iron that I use, I'll link that video down below so you can see. So yeah, for flat ironing, try to keep the heat below 340 degrees, and with any heat, make sure you use a heat protectant. As I said, you can use a natural one like grapeseed, or you can use Tresemme. My next tip that I say really helped me is to find a detangler, a detangling tool, a detangler meaning detangling tool that works for your hair. And the examples I written down are the Denman brush, Tangle Teezer, your fingers, or a wide tooth comb. Now, for my hair, I've tried all these things, but the main ones that work for my hair in detangling my hair without pulling my hair out or damaging it is my Denman brush and my Tangle Teezer. And I talked about those in my favorite hair tools video, and I'll link that down below. And I talked about how the Tangle Teezer for my hair works great in the shower, how it works with the conditioner to detangle my hair with ease, and I'm not snagging any ends or anything. And I also talked about how my Denman brush works great for out the shower, for when I'm detangling my hair for a style. And I also use my Denman brush for my blowouts and for my tension drying for my ends. It works really great. So find a detangling tool that works for your hair. There are some people who detangle with their fingers. I tried it. It did not work for me. It works if I'm in the shower and I have my Tangle Teezer. I'll go right back on top of it with my finger. So Tangle Teezer, my finger. So that's the only finger detangling I'll do it hand in hand with another tool. Try to keep your hands out of your hair, especially when it's in its natural state. Now, I have this problem. I don't really have the hands and hair syndrome when my hair is stretched. It's always when it's in its natural state. If I have a puff and I have my curls in my puff, I'm constantly just on a computer with my hands in my hair, twirling the ends, just messing with the ends. And that's a habit I'm still trying to work on. My next tip is to try to do hairstyles that will last 3 or 4 days, or last, that can even last a whole week. Like for me, doing twist outs are good, and when my hair is stretched, doing twist outs and braid outs are very easy because I'm not fighting through anything. I can just moisturize my hair, comb it out, and just twist away, and it's fine. It can last for a whole week if I really wanted it to. And so I say do hairstyles that last. My next tip, which goes hand in hand with finding a great detangling tool, is to find a conditioner that has great slip for in and out of the shower detangling. And I say that because some conditioners I used in the trial and error period of my journey did not work for my hair. You put it on your hair and it did nothing. It didn't make it soft. It was just a conditioner that did nothing. And you can definitely tell the difference when you found a good conditioner with slip. It's when you put it on your hair and your hair immediately just feels like silk, and it's like my Tangle Teezer just can glide right through it. That's when you know you found that good conditioner with that great slip that's great for detangling. My favorite conditioners with amazing slip is the Aussie Moist Conditioner and Trader Joe's Tingle conditioner. Next tip is to search and destroy. Search and destroy is basically examining your ends, and when you see a split end, you just cut it off. That's basically what search and destroy is. And also, I like to do this a lot when I use a lot of heat. Like if I'm doing a lot of tension drying and stuff, I will do the search and destroy a lot more often because I know that the heat can dry out my ends and cause split ends. So I like to definitely do that to make sure that my hair is not breaking off at any point. And you can also take some hair strands and just feel all the way down. And if you feel that your ends are more brittle, look at that. Okay, like you see that how it's split? It's not at the ends, it's like right there. So your hair can split at any point of the hair, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut that off. Almost done. Last two tips. Make sure you are taking some type of vitamin, rather it be like a woman's vitamin or a prenatal vitamin or hair growth vitamin, whatever, hair, nails, skin vitamins. Make sure you're taking some form of vitamins every day, especially if you're in your childbearing years. You just never know, and you definitely want to make sure that you have a build up of vitamins in your system. And something I wanted to share that I learned in my nutrition class last semester. She said basically to take your vitamins every other day because that increases the absorption of the vitamins in your system versus taking them every day, especially in the vitamins in the pill form, the Missouri Elixir liquid hair growth vitamins. I can take that every day because vitamins in the liquid form, they absorb 98% more of the vitamins and nutrients in the vitamin versus those in the pill form, which your body only absorbs 38% of it. It's important to drink 8 glasses of water every day, no matter what. Even if you're not taking anything, you're just super healthy. Drink 8 glasses of water every day because it's not only good for your body, it's good for your skin, and it's good for your hair. What I do to make sure that I am drinking my 8 glasses of water every day, I found this water bottle from Ross for about $7.99, and it has the measurements. So this is a 24 ounce. So this is 24 ounce bottle. And for me to get my 8 glasses of water, I believe 8 glasses of water is 64 ounces. So it's like 2.5, or a little bit more than 2.5, but less than 3 bottles of this is my 8 glasses. And also another tip for hair growth, and this also applies to having healthy skin, because I also get a lot of compliments on my skin, and I really want to do a skincare routine. So if you want to see a skincare routine, comment down below and let me know. But what also helps my hair and my skin is laying off the fast food, and also the water, drinking more water. But laying off the fast food, I'm a person of a small body frame, so I am very petite. It's like I'm not a person that needs to diet, but I also want to watch what I eat for my health, because I want to be healthy and I don't want to onset anything like diabetes, because that runs in my family. And so I still want to be healthy. And so recently I got into eating more healthy, and I try to limit my fast food to once a week. Try to have it once a week. That's the goal I gave myself. I am obsessed with Whataburger. Whataburger is my favorite fast food place. I just love Whataburger so much. Every time I go out of town, I gotta have Whataburger. Like now, I have Whataburger like once a month, and I noticed that a lot of times when I eat my favorite fast food joint, I feel sluggish, and I feel a lot more heavy. I feel like I can't do my exercises because I gotta wait forever for my food to digest. It slows everything down. Last tip: sulfate-free shampoo. Using a sulfate-free shampoo just really helps your hair not to feel dry and stripped when you're cleansing your hair. Now, if you want to clarify your hair and you don't want your hair to feel stripped, use apple cider vinegar and water. You don't even need that much, because I know every time I make it, I always have like a lot left, and I have to just pour it all over my hair in the shower to use it all. But you don't even need that much. You probably just need like that much in a bottle, because this majority of it is going to be right on your scalp. And spray bottle, you're just spraying it right on your scalp, massaging it in, and when you're running your hair in the shower, it gets everything. So you don't need that much. So that is all the tips. I know it was a lot. I don't even know how many tips I had, but I will list all the tips down below in my information box. So make sure, if you want to go over it again, I will have it listed down below. I will also have any products that I mentioned down below, and I will also have those videos that I referred to listed down below as well. So make sure you check out my information box. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you thumbs it up. Thank you to all my subscribers. And if you are not a part of the Smiley Fan Club, make sure you subscribe.